The defense of Midgard. A hero's journey. Long ago, a dark shadow threatened the peace of Midgard, Earth. This shadow foretold the coming of Ragnarök, the great battle that would bring about the end of the world. But there were heroes who would defend Midgard. One of them was Thor, a brave young man. Thor was a powerful and mighty warrior, yet he possessed a fair and compassionate heart. By his side stood Odin, a wise king and seer. Odin sat on the throne of Asgard and was a leader who guided the destiny of Midgard. One day, Odin decided to make a plan to protect Midgard. He called upon Thor and gave him a great task, to gather an army and defend Midgard against its enemies. Thor immediately set out and returned as the leader of a mighty army filled with strong warriors. However, the enemies they faced were more numerous and powerful than Thor had anticipated. Leading them was Loki, a dark god. Despite being Odin's son, Loki had chosen to serve the forces of darkness. Though Thor struggled to accept his brother's betrayal, he continued to fight for the salvation of Midgard. As the battle began, the lands of Midgard were filled with fire and sword. Thor bravely led his army, battling his enemies with thunder and lightning. Odin used his seer wisdom and magic to try to change the course of the battle. Yet Loki's betrayal cast a dark shadow behind their enemies. In the darkest moment of the battle, Thor and his army were shocked to learn of Loki's betrayal, but this betrayal did not break their determination. Thor still carried the resolve to protect Midgard. With his army, he made one final effort to defeat their enemies. In the end, Thor's courage and leadership succeeded in driving back their enemies. The lands of Midgard were saved, and peace returned. Loki's betrayal was not forgotten, but the sacrifice and loyalty of Thor and Odin would live on forever in the hearts of the people. The defense of Midgard was made possible by the collaboration of brave heroes and just leaders. This story would be remembered as a symbol of Midgard's salvation and the hope of its people.